All right, here's a quote from a previous, I think it's from a previous uh, Empower Network call. And don't worry about other people's opinions. I think that's from Paul G. I don't know his last name, but he's an Empower Network member. And I think he was talking because he's one of the producers in Empower Network. And don't sit around waiting for success. Become a product of the product. Um, there's an event in Charlotte, June 26th through 28th. I'm going there. I'm buying a ticket. I haven't bought a ticket yet. I'm going. And you should go too. If you want to find out more about Empower Network, get on the conference calls. Conference calls are 209-255-1040. You can listen anytime to a recorded one. You can call in. I think you can get a recorded one. But the conference calls are at 8 p.m. Central Time. And I recommend, if you're interested in finding out more, that's a great way to find out more about it. Another way is contacting me, brentwest1@gmail.com. Now, I'm new to this making videos, so I'm just kind of talking about different things that have to do with myself, and what I think Empower Network is about or could be. And I think that the video quality will get better um, as I do more of these. But I'm just forcing myself to just sort of talk about different things and make some videos, because I've got to make 30 videos in a week. Um, I, um, I try. I loaned a book to a friend of mine, um, called, I think it's called The Four Agreements by, I don't remember the name, but I think it's Ruiz is the author. But I think the Four Agreements, the first one is be impeccable with your word, with your speech. And for me, I try as much as possible to keep my word. I think your reputation is something that you you keep, and you keep it with your word. You keep it by doing and saying the same things. If you say you're going to do something, you do it, and you keep doing it over and over again. You'll reap you'll reap the benefits of that. So I think that it's really, really important to follow through and do what you say you're going to do. So this 30 video challenge in 7 days. Um, I could say I'm going to do it, and I can back out of doing it, and nobody's going to care, right? Nobody's going to care if I don't care. And if I make a habit out of saying I'm going to do this, and then I wind up not doing it, it's my reputation. It's nobody else's. It's on me. So whether I succeed in Power Network in the financial way that I want to, um, or I don't, that's all on me. And I understand that. I understand that there are no specific results, financial or otherwise, that I might get from them. And the only difference that I can make with that is with taking the best action that I can take, and doing all that I can to be successful. I think I wrote about, one of the blogs I wrote about was entitlement recently, on March the 13th. I wrote about entitlement. I've written about it before a little bit, but the idea of entitlement in life is an important one to think about. I think a lot of people feel like they're do certain things if they do certain things, and when they don't get those things, they become angry. But they don't become angry with themselves; they become angry with other people, and that's a problem. If sometimes it is other people that need to change. But the power that we have is within ourselves, and what we can change is ourselves. So I think that it's important to realize that nothing in life is a given, or approach life that way, as if the only way forward is the way that we make, and everything that we might buy, invest ourselves into, either our money or our time into, may or may not succeed. But the best chance anything has of succeeding in our lives is through our action, is through our committed daily action. So I make commitments and I try to keep them, and it's important to me that I keep my word. It's important to me, that I go through here and keep these commitments to read every day, to listen to audio every day, to become a product of Empower Network, to become a product of the product, and to promote the calls, to go to the events. I've got to get my ass to an event. I haven't been to an event yet, and I've got to get there. I've got to go all in. I want to go all in. Why I haven't yet? I just haven't had the money. And I'm doing what I can, and it's tough when I talk about my shortcomings, because I want to be respected. I want to be respectable, and I want to be somebody that can be respected because he does the things that he says he's going to do. So, I believe in Empower Network, and I'm grateful for what it's made of me. And the $25 a month blogging system has brought a lot of value into my life. It's helped me to think and get out of my shell, get out of my head. It's activated the language center of my brain. It's gotten me into thinking and speaking clearly. And I've been much of my life in a very locked down place socially, language-wise. Interacting with other people has been difficult for me for much of my life. I was bullied as a kid, and it culminated in fourth grade when it got the worst, and it was really difficult for me to communicate with my fellow kids, the fellow children that I was in school with, and I was really locked down emotionally as a kid. I hope none of you have gone through that place, but if you have, I understand where it's at and where it comes from. And I think that, I'm one of the things that stopped me from communicating my passion to people is that I could not see something of value within here to share. And I've known from time to time that I've had something of value to share with people, but I haven't been able to get the words out in a timely manner. In a conversation, you have to be able to think on your feet. You have to be able to speak on your feet. And when you're doing a speech, you have to be able to think on your feet, even if it's a prepared speech. But especially if it's an impromptu speech, when you don't have planning ahead of time, you don't know what you're going to be talking about ahead of time. You have to be able to think on your feet quickly, and you have to be able to connect ideas and thoughts quickly. You have to be able to, guys like Dave Wood. I mean, I look at these guys and Dave Sharp, and I see these guys speak, and I'm just in awe of the way they're able to connect all these different ideas together in a meaningful way. And if you've seen any of their video, if you've had the benefit of meeting them or seeing them in person, I mean, these guys just really know the art of communication. and it's an art, it's a skill, and you can learn it, and you learn it. The blogging platform gives you the opportunity. If you pay the $25 a month to use the blogging platform, you can write text, you can write whatever you want to, as long as it's legal. They don't care. And so it's got your name on it. You put whatever you want, and it's all about what you're passionate about, what you're interested in. And you can post video, you can post audio, you can post pictures, you can put whatever you want. And it's really cool. And so I'm going to have the opportunity to put these videos up onto my account soon, on my empowernetwork.com/Brent West page, and and it's all on me. These videos are crude. They'll get better, but it's the 30-day video challenge. He didn't say 30 good videos. There's nowhere in here that says 30 good videos. It says 30 videos. So I think I'm safe, because I can do 30 videos. I can't do 30 good videos. I can't do what Justin Ferengia does. And Justin, by the way, is I don't know what the correct terminology is, but he's the guy above me. If you join Empower Network through me, then I'll be the guy, kind of above you, and doing the best I can to help you succeed. And I'll talk more about that probably in the next video or something. But thanks for watching these videos, and please feel free to comment or contact me, BrentWest1@gmail.com. If you read my blog with some regularity or have gotten benefit from one of the blogs I've posted, please contact me and let me know. It's my interest, it's my goal to try to connect with as many different kinds of people as possible, and not to exclude anyone if I can. I just really am a lover of people, and I know it's easy to get into the habit of defining ourselves by the people that we don't like, or the people that we are against. But I'm trying to, with my blog, be very intentional about being open to anyone who wants to be in my circle, or who wants to be involved with Empower Network, and to be as supportive of people, having whatever interpretation they might want to have with regard to what they want to post, or with who they want to be or who they want to become through Empower Network. And there are many of you that may be watching this that aren't involved in Empower Network and aren't interested in Empower Network, and some of my friends, for instance, that maybe you can see something in some of these videos that might spark an idea and lead to a conversation you might want to have with me later. So I invite you guys to, contact me either through email or my phone if you have that. But thanks for watching, and have a good day. All right.